What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another Tottenham update. The last day of the transfer window. Expecting much, Sim?
Outgoings, I'm expecting.
No incomings?
No, but Paul O'Keefe assured me I'm going to be happy by the end of the window, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, Paul O'Keefe did say that barring something miraculous, Tottenham are not expected to sign any new players today. The emphasis will remain on getting Giovanni Lo Celso and Sergio Reguilón out the door. And Alistair Gold says, as it stands right now, it seems incomings are done.
Yeah.
So it's the usual early transfer deadline day. Ali Gold absolutely just killing it dead.
Everyone can relax, put your feet up. There's no need to worry on deadline day. I'm sure there'll be no meltdowns.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
We brought you the news yesterday about George Abbott potentially going to Notts County, and that is now a confirmed deal. He has been holding up the shirt. It's been announced by both clubs, and George Abbott has gone on loan to Notts County. Yeah,
wish him all the best of luck. It will be a good loan move for him, get some really valuable experience, and we'll see how it turns out, whether he'll be a first-team player in the coming future or maybe get some money for him.
Yeah. And Luca Gunter has signed a new contract with the club running till 2029. I think it's...
Yeah, go on.
I think it's a really good deal. I've been really impressed every time I've seen him play for the under-21s, or even for that short cameo that he did get for the first team in pre-season. And he's been training with the first team, which is a surprise to me because he is here. He is part of the under-21 squad. You've got Josh Keeley there as well, who hasn't gone out on loan as of yet. So there's actually two good prospects there for the under-21s.
Yeah, and I believe he's been called up to the England...
Under-21s?
One of them, I can't remember. I did read he got called up for one of the England...
Or maybe the under-19s or something.
Might be an under-19s. I have to double-check that. But he was super impressive in, I can't remember, was it QPR? The second half against QPR. I was really impressed. Not really, he didn't make any, he made a couple of good saves. It was more his presence in the area, coming for crosses at such a young age, against a good championship team. So really promising prospect for the future. Obviously really impressing for the under-21s last season. So yeah, hopefully a future one for the future there.
Yeah, absolutely. And now let's talk about Reguilón and Lo Celso. Starting off with Lo Celso, we brought you the news that Real Betis are really pushing for that Giovanni Lo Celso deal as of yesterday. Fabrizio Romano says that Tottenham are currently not accepting the deal conditions being offered by Real Betis for Giovanni Lo Celso, but talks do continue. And Matti Moretto says that Tottenham are not facilitating Lo Celso's departure to Betis. The parties remain in contact. Yeah, do you think something will get done by the end of the day?
Yeah, definitely. Somewhere he'll go. He's not going to be included in the squad. He wants to leave. We want to get rid of him. Something will happen. I can't envisage a scenario where he stays. But then again, you're looking around at Chelsea at the moment, and they're struggling to get rid of a lot. They got to get rid of a lot of players between now and the end of the window. They're struggling. Oh my word! Sorry, an umbrella just fell from a balcony. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so 100% something will happen. I also read reports maybe West Ham could be interested. Villa is still sniffing around. Something will happen. Obviously, you know how Tottenham, Levy is the toughest negotiator. So when it comes to the deal, he won't accept it unless it's right for him. But I feel like as the deadline approaches, he's going to have to compromise.
Look, the clock is ticking. Midnight tonight or 11 p.m. tonight, it does shut. And still a good few hours to go. So a lot of advancements can be made. And last but not least, Sergio Reguilón. Lille were in advanced talks for Sergio Reguilón, but Spurs rejected their loan proposal.
I can't imagine why, unless there was they weren't willing to pay the wages or something like that. You would have thought Tottenham would be on Tottenham's side. If Reguilón was happy to go there, why not accept the deal? Unless they literally... Then again, wasn't it the Man United loan? We just allowed them to have him for no fee and
nothing.
Maybe we pay the wages. I remember literally they didn't pay anything. I think.
Or maybe they paid wages, but they didn't pay any loan fee.
So if we're willing to accept that, then it must be Lille must not be prepared to pay the wages. That could be the only thing holding up, I can assume.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation. He's got 1 year left in his deal, so a loan move is basically just saying, look, you're going for free now, and that's it.
But it's mad. We're potentially just looking at the prospect of releasing Lo Celso and Reguilón, who are two good players who I think have a value in the market. Obviously, if they had more than a year's left in their contract, but we could well be releasing them at this point. Well, if they are to find a club, they have to be released before the end of the window. Yeah,
it is important to note as well. I think two other markets are still open by the end of today. The Saudi and the Turkish market. So you never know what can happen after today.
So from that point of view,
Davinson Sanchez, that happened to him at the end of last summer.
From that point of view, I don't think we'll release him before the end of the window.
Well, there you have it. That is your Tottenham update in the morning or the afternoon of the transfer window closing today. Hopefully we get some exciting news by the end of it, but I really don't think so. I do think Lo Celso and Reguilón and maybe a couple of loans from the academy will be the only bit of business that we do today.
There was only other one I got. There was a hint that I heard from someone that still keep an eye on Garcia, the keeper, potentially signing with a loan back. We'll have to wait and see.
He's going to Arsenal, I thought.
No, he's not. No, they've signed Neto.
Oh, they've signed Neto.
They signed Neto. So maybe that's one to keep an eye on.
All right, I still don't understand it as
no,
much as...
loan him back, apparently.
Oh, loan him back.
Because otherwise I can't see where
I still don't understand it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even with a loan back. But look, that is the state of play at the moment. Hopefully we'll bring you more updates as the day progresses. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's also worth noting that the Europa League draw is today at 12 o'clock. Well, 10 minutes as of recording. So excited to see who we get in the new format. But everyone, thank you for joining us today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.